To hear Alex Chalk, the Justice Secretary, tell us that when Daniel Khalife escaped from HMP Wandsworth this week, that the relevant security protocols were in place is to hear somebody screaming in cloud cuckoo land, and the relevant security staff and protocols were in place. Well, if the relevant security and protocols were in place, then I can't see in any way that Daniel Khalife could possibly have escaped. The Chief Inspector of Prisons, Charlie Taylor, said in the 1990s that crime was higher, but that the country's prison population was half of what it is now. We have too many people in prison, and our prison staff cannot cope with that, and also I don't think we pay them enough. And at the same time, we are simply churning out money to pay for these prisoners in prison. To make a point. To make what point? We want to have these people out of sight, out of mind. We want to reform them. What do we want to do with these people in prison? What is our goal? And I think all these people who are banging on the gavel box and talking about what they want with prisons haven't quite worked out what prisons can offer us. What can prisons offer us? Prisons can only offer us one of two things: reform or segregation, out of sight, out of mind. In which case, either we're deciding to keep these people in prison for their life, or we want to reform them. It can't be one or the other. Those people who we keep there for life, we don't need to think about reforming them, though I think we should. But those people who we're going to keep for a short period in prison and then release, we need to make sure that those people leave prison better than when they arrived. That they go out and that they help to change our society for the better. Because they've had what amounts to a very good, a very expensive education. Now, if we're not giving them an education, if all we're doing is locking them up, then we might as well go back to the prison barges of the 19th century. Oops, have I said something inappropriate? I was trying so hard not to mention Bibi Stockholm.